What is going on, Hive Warriors? So today we're going to talk about 5 horrible cardio mistakes for fat loss. Please, whatever you do, avoid these. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, just a quick reminder, guys, my app is available. And if you click now, you can get your first month for just $1. The link will be down in the description box below. You get recipes from me. You can communicate with me directly. This app has a very intelligent filter system that allows me to see each and every one of your messages and personally respond to each and every one of you. All of the videos on there are unique. None of them have been re-uploaded from YouTube. You'll have a blast with that app. If you're trying to get that extra bit of information and a more personal touch, go ahead and click the link down below and check out my app. You can test it out and cancel at any time. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into the video. The first cardio mistake that I see so many people make is that you focus so much on water weight. Stop. Listen to me. Stop focusing on water weight. Just stop. Don't keep focusing on. Stop doing that. Yeah. Don't. So, I don't know how long I was gonna be able to do it, but guys, seriously, stop focusing on water weight. And the reason I say this is because it's going to drive you nuts. What's gonna happen is you're gonna do cardio and you're going to check your weight right after cardio. And that weight will be different. Yes, if you were 160 and you checked your weight after doing cardio, now you're 156 or 157. You're going to feel good about yourself. Oh, I lost weight. Technically, yes, you lost weight. But guess what? You didn't lose that much pounds in body fat because you didn't lose that within that cardio session. Did you lose body fat? Absolutely. Did you lose 3 pounds of body fat, 4 pounds, 2 pounds of body? Absolutely not. You're losing water weight. And sure, to some, you might think to yourself, well, no harm, no foul. If I'm seeing something happening, I'm good. But it does create a harm and it does create foul because water weight is way too dynamic. One day it will start to slow down, or even you may have moments where you do cardio and you check your weight on the scale and you have gone up. It is a possibility because it's all dictated by water weight. The best time to check your weight is when you wake up in the morning before doing any exercise or anything like that, and use that as your measurement on a weekly or monthly basis whenever you are testing your weight. Obviously, there are better ways to check if body fat specifically is coming off of your body. But weight loss, don't be fooled by the water weight that will be inevitable after every cardio session. Don't let that drag you into this weird place where you are very dependent on what happens after your cardio session on that scale. All right, let's move on to number 2. Overcompensating for cardio by eating way more than you normally do. If you were to do a run, let's say you ran for 30 minutes intensively, right? At a normal weight, let's say a normal weight of 180 pounds, 170 pounds, 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 5'6", 5'7", whatever it is. The likelihood is you're probably going to burn in the range of 300 to about 400 calories. 300 to about 400 calories. That is how much you've given yourself after that workout. There is a post-exercise energy burn that's also helpful and assists you. But on a workout to workout basis, we're just looking at the workout. You've given yourself a 300 to 400 calorie leeway. You can destroy that with a donut. You can massively destroy that with any bit of fast food. It's very easy for you to overdo your eating. So many people kind of trick themselves to eat more because they feel like they're doing so much more. And the bang for your buck in terms of cardio burned is so small in terms of the experience of burning that energy, how you felt throughout the entire process. After an intense workout, you feel like you must have burned at least 1,000 calories. But unfortunately, that doesn't tend to be the case. Burn around that 300 to 400 calories that I've mentioned, and you'll feel exhausted. And it'll make you feel that you have so much available to eat more. But please be very mindful of how you eat, especially when you're doing cardio. You do not want to overcompensate, because everything you do in cardio would be for nothing. You'll get good, you'll improve your cardiovascular system, but for fat loss, you'll still be at a net positive energy balance, which means you are eating more, which means you are taking in more energy, taking in more calories than your body is burning throughout the day. Let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Only doing cardio. This is like, so many people do this. They only do cardio, and I guess it's because it's very self-explanatory, it's very easy. Hop on a treadmill. There's no learning curve. You really just turn on the treadmill and put the speed up a little bit and just start running. Or you turn on the treadmill and start walking. The elliptical, you see it. You see the handlebars, you see where your feet go, you get on it, you start moving. Same thing with the stationary bike. You know how a bike works, you pedal. So you get on there, you pedal. I guess because of the simplicity or the simplistic nature of cardio, people gravitate towards cardio when they go to the gym. So you end up just seeing like 70 to 80% of the people that go to the gym or work out just doing cardio. But that is not going to help you in the long term. Cardio is one of those things where you're always punching in and punching out. And if you stop punching in and punching out, there won't be really a residual effect that carries over that makes weight loss easier for you down the line. That's not the case with resistance training. When you're building muscle through resistance training, you're also putting stuff in a bank. And this bank will allow you to burn more calories, because your calorie expenditure, your calories out portion will be greatly increased, because your muscle mass will increase. And muscle mass is the primary driver towards your metabolic rate. For your metabolic rate. So increasing that is going to help you burn more calories. So you're going to be in a better position. And if you build muscle, and let's say you don't work out today or tomorrow, that muscle is still on you and it's still working, and your body is still burning more calories because of that muscle. You banked something that allows you to burn more calories down the line. It makes fat loss much, much easier. Please, 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 I implore you, do not just do cardio. It's not that hard to figure out how to do these workouts. You can go online, you can go on YouTube and look at how you should be positioning yourself, what kind of things you're doing. And don't worry if your weights are small in the beginning. Everyone's weights were small in the beginning. Start small, and when you get more comfortable, go to higher weights. Forget about what anybody thinks of you in the gym. Men and women both need to do resistance training. It's incredibly helpful for weight loss. Don't just do cardio. Now let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Focusing too much on low intensity, steady state cardio. A lot of people do this, but the high intensity stuff also helps. And the high intensity stuff is more effective and more efficient, because for your time, you are burning so much more calories. Someone who does 10 minutes of high intensity interval training is going to be able to get out of that gym in 10 minutes and still burn as many calories as you did if you're doing something like 30 to 40 minutes of just walking on a treadmill. Think about that efficiency that you are throwing away and how easy it is for you to get more out of those high intensity interval training workouts. Trust me, you don't want to just do low intensity, because yes, you can sprinkle in some stuff of low intensity, but the high intensity stuff is what really helps you get into that fat burning mode. And the higher the intensity, the better. The higher the intensity, the more you burn in the post-exercise energy expenditure portion of this entire cardio thing that can last up to 38 hours. So it's an important thing. Trust me, you want to sprinkle in some high intensity interval training. You don't want to just do low intensity. Now let's go ahead and move on to the final one, number 5. Overdoing the workout. I know this sounds like a contradiction to what I just said, but just because you're doing high intensity interval training doesn't mean you're overdoing it. Overdoing it means you're in the gym an hour, 2 hours, just doing cardio, doing some intensity cardio. You're doing it every single day. You don't fail. You do it in the morning. You do it at night. You're doing too much. You need to pull it back a little bit, because your body's actual bigger energy burn of the day is your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. But your body is smart. Your body tries to hold on to as much calories as possible. If you're overdoing it at the gym, it's going to make it really hard for you to keep going to the gym because your body's going to try to make you incredibly tired so that you kind of skip the gym, and then puts you in a routine and habit of skipping the gym to the point where to a point where one day you're just not going anymore. And also your body's going to make you tired throughout the day. So it's going to try to lower your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is the body set point theory. The body is holding you off from losing so much weight. It just doesn't want to release the calories. So it makes you eat more, increases your ghrelin. It makes you not know when you're full, which decreases your leptin, and it makes you sluggish and tired, which decreases your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is the highest thing that you physically do to burn calories, other than obviously just your normal basal metabolic rate. Trust me, guys, you don't want to overdo it. You want to find a perfect balance, a perfect middle. Hopefully these steps have helped you guys. And of course, as always, Patreons will be pinned in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.